Welcome back to the Beast Gang Podcast. This is a review for Hidden Figures. It's directed by Theodore Melfi. His most notable directing credit is St. Vincent with Bill Murray. The screenplay is by Alison Schroeder and Theodore Melfi. It's based on a book by Margot Lee Shetterly. It stars Taraji P. Henson as Catherine Goebel, Octavia Spencer as Dorothy Vaughan, Janelle Monáe as Mary Jackson, and Kevin Costner as Al Harrison. Taraji has been in the remake to Karate Kid, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and Empire. Spencer has a lot of TV credits. Most recently, she's been in Zootopia and Bad Santa 2. Monet has been in Moonlight. Mahershala Ali was also in Moonlight, which is kind of weird. Costner has been in Waterworld, Dances with Wolves, the Hatfield and McCoy miniseries, and Field of Dreams. And the synopsis is, based on a true story, a team of African-American women provide NASA with the most important mathematical data needed to launch the program's first successful space mission. So Matt, what is your view on Hidden Figures?
I like the movie. I think it was a very well produced movie, and the characters had emotions that actually carried well on screen, especially with interactions between each other, as well as Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
It's funny seeing him in a different aspect because he's normally the quirky guy.
Yeah, in a more dramatic role than what he...
Yeah, but I mean, he played it off pretty well. He made me hate his guts.
Let me just jump in for a second. I'm going to say I like this movie a lot. And the movie's shot well. The cinematography is by Mandy Walker. She has done Australia and also Jane's Got a Gun, which were two... Australia was an okay movie. Jane's Got a Gun was a good movie. But I like a lot of history movies. So it looks good. You feel like you're in the 60s when you're watching this movie.
Oh, yeah, easily. The movie was pretty well directed. They chose the right actors for it.
Well, I will say something with Kevin Costner, is that Kevin Costner has been in a lot of roles like this. While everyone does a good job, his job serves the need for the movie. And that could have been played by anybody. Because Michael Keaton could have done that, Kevin Bacon could have done that, Tommy Lee Jones could have done that, and it would have still been the same movie.
Yeah.
There's two things that I particularly didn't like about this movie, and have also affected my score about this. So again, I thought everyone acting-wise did a good job, but the problem is with Janelle Monáe's character, as far as the screenplay goes, her character kind of disappears 2/3 throughout the movie. Because Octavia Spencer's character is basically there towards the end. Obviously, Taraji's character is there towards the end. Janelle Monáe's character has a small arc, basically the 2/3 mark of the movie, and then she only appears in insert shots. And the other issue I just felt the Pharrell music was misplaced in this movie. It just didn't need to be there. Obviously, he produced the movie. You can probably do what you want when you produce a movie.
Did he produce the movie, or did
There's
John
about
Legend
maybe 10 producers on the movies, but he definitely did produce it. Was there anyone that kind of stood out to you otherwise? I mean, because it's really just Taraji's character, Octavia Spencer, John Monáe's, Mahershala Ali at some point. And everyone else is just kind of in the background. Like Octavia Spencer's family didn't matter. When I talk about other characters not mattering, there's a whole office full of women that they are all there doing the same job, but no one else matters except for the three characters.
Yeah.
Because apparently everyone is on the same level. Like all these people are capable, but the people that have accepted awards in real life are the only ones this chose to focus on. That's all I'm saying. Which is the reason why Janelle Monáe's character seems to be getting written out of the movie, because they didn't have any other thing to really do for that character.
Yeah. One character that he could have been replaced by anybody, in my opinion, Cottonmouth. I think he could have been replaced. There wasn't a lot of emotion out of his character. It was like he was just reading a script.
I would say part of the problem is the script. And again, the script is designed to focus on the three main characters.
Yeah,
and everyone else is just kind of there.
I mean, that's just kind of nitpicking it, because, I mean, if anything, as far as how he carried himself, he could have just been a Southern gentleman, which that was his role, in my opinion.
Yeah. And also, there's another connection, because I think he was also in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button with Taraji.
He was?
I believe so.
Holy crap, I don't even remember any of them being in it.
The guy that played John Glenn, was just like super happy about everything. He was like, oh man, this is going to go to the moon. Space is great. Woo!
Yeah, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Captain America.
So a better person for that role would have been Scott Eastwood.
His face kind of reminds me between Captain America and
I agree.
I mean, just looking at him, I was like, oh, Captain America's in this.
But
it's pretty awesome.
Matt, what score would you give Hidden Figures?
I would give it 8.5. I thought it was great.
All right. Well, I'm going to give the movie an 8. Again, it's well directed, it's well acted. Just due to some of the issues I have with the movie, script, the screenplay, all the characters just really not mattering, other than Janelle Monáe, Taraji, Octavia Spencer, Kevin Costner. Everyone else is just kind of there. But that's the Beast Game Podcast. You can find more of our podcasts at beastgame.com, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Twitter, and YouTube.